All right, welcome back. Another episode. We're going after Mulgara. This was my favorite of the bosses, mainly because of the music. I think more than like the fight itself or the design.
Considering the way we play, I don't get a chance to hear very much of the music.
Yeah, well, you miss out on this one. I would even say look it up. Like look up the music for this because it's
Magara?
Mulgara.
Mole.
MOL Gara. Okay, I'm gonna need you, just in case.
So you played this for the GameCube, right?
Yep.
What do you think in comparison?
I like a lot of the stuff that it's streamlined for sure. Especially the Triforce quest, because that's like the worst fucking thing to have to do.
Yeah, I figured this was a good question to ask since we're near the end.
It's gonna blow me down. No, I got through it.
So they did a good job of the streamlining then.
Yeah. In terms of visuals, I actually like the visuals in the GameCube better.
Yeah, that was a big thing, wasn't it?
Well,
when it came out.
It's just the problem with these visuals is that it's so fucking bright. I don't know why they made everything so bright. But also, it's hard to do without comparison. But you see the shadows on Link's face.
Mm-hmm.
He had like they did the shadows like more realistic on here, but in the original it wasn't like that. In the original, you like if something was shadowed, it was just a darker shade, but it was like a static image. It wasn't like dynamic like this, like these are, and it doesn't look as good in my opinion. I don't like the visuals for this one as much as the originals. I think the art style they went with like really stands the test of time in terms of, I mean, like obviously it's low res and you know, it's obvious that it's like past gen. God damn it, why did they do that?
Oh, smack it up.
Yeah, but overall I think I enjoy these visuals better. I mean, the original visuals better. I mean, the game for the most part it's the same though too. Like, and it's really the small stuff that they did to speed things up that really, I think, make this a better game overall. The only complaint I have is that the original visuals are better, and some of the stuff that they do for this one don't kind of make sense to me. Just because of how well they were already done. It's kind of like, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, yeah, I understand that.
But
whoa, did you see that?
Yeah. But they did try to fix it, and they just kind of made it worse. God damn it. Son of a bitch. I hate that, too. I mean, that's just the problem with all Zelda games, where you try to aim at something, and he aims at something else instead.
I think that's a game problem in general. That happens to me in a lot of games.
Wow.
Like right now I'm playing Final Fantasy 15 and I'm still not loving the fighting mechanics in that game.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously not like any other Final Fantasy, but I like them for what they are.
I mean, it's just a lot of the enemies you fight, and not a lot of them have considering the blocking system and all that, like the tails aren't always there, so...
Stop doing that, god damn it. Aim at the boss, why are you gonna aim at that?
That's another thing too.
Piece of shit.
When you're going for breaks on the characters, you know, you never know, like the aiming system's kind of weird. It doesn't really give a large distinction in from the main body to the limbs that you're attacking.
I have not had that problem at all with that game.
No?
Nope. It took me a long time to get used to the combat in that game, though. In terms of when I'm supposed to be blocking and when I'm because the whole, you're right about the tells. Like, they don't give you, or it seems like a lot of enemies don't give you a proper
tell on when to block.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm about to attack you. It kind of, you're just supposed to get into some kind of rhythm with the enemies. So it took me a while to get into that rhythm. But once I did, I started enjoying the combat a lot. My biggest problem with the combat is that magic is friendly fire, which is the dumbest fucking thing ever.
See, that's not a big problem for me, honestly. Because, I mean, the damage that your characters take from the magic isn't... it honestly doesn't affect them as much as it does the other characters, because they're normally closer to you. Especially if you're using the magic, I mean, properly. At least in my opinion. You know, because when I use magic in that game, it's in between. It's during waiting mode, and then when my character, or I use it on enemies further away. I never use it on, and when my characters are affected by the magic, it's normally like, yeah, they're affected by the animation and stuff like that, but they never lose heavy damage. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, even them being down for a couple of seconds isn't too much of a hindrance. Were you supposed to jump down there?
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, off Final Fantasy, we're playing Zelda. It's just a good game. I just want to get that out. It's a good game. Play it if you haven't played it. Oh, I remember these guys. The Phantom Boy.
Phantom Gan. God damn. I get damn.
Nice. So I see that there's a couple of doors. Do you know what doors you have to go through?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll show you right now. Sword points towards the door. Yep. And there's something somewhere that tells you that. Like, it's kind of cryptic, but it basically says that. But I already know that, so I didn't read it. I didn't realize how close to death I was.
Nice.
I thought that was cool when I first came across that, like how the hilt falls towards the door. It was just super creative. God, fuck you.
You know what I was thinking about the other day?
Me?
I mean, no, that's every day. You should know that. When playing video games when I was younger and really didn't have access to the internet, and like having a lot of knowledge about certain games, compared to now when I'm playing games, if I don't know something, I just go to the internet. I'm like, man, how the fuck did I do it as a kid? Like, especially considering those games were a lot longer, and like, because without, the way we have DLC now and things like that, you know, they had to keep their entertainment value. So I think back to playing like Final Fantasy 3 or on the Nintendo Super NES, which is 6, you know. But you know, all the secrets and like everything I know from that game, I'm like, man, how did I get all this information? Like, how much time did I put into this game that I know all of this?
I mean, that's really all it is. It's just when you're a kid, you have all this time to fucking How? Seriously? I am gonna die before I even get all of this, before all these fucking Phantom Games piss off. Alright, finally got to the last goddamn room. Now I can kill him for real. Oh, I gotta get that first.
Spiky chest. I really like that chest design.
Yeah, the chest designs in this game are cool.
I'd like to build one of those.
I actually, I saw this, like, it was like a project that someone did. It was an ice chest, but they built like a pirate treasure chest around it. And I was like, damn, I'd love to do that, but make it like Legend of Zelda themed, kind of.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that would be super cool.
We should build a chest for when we go on our LARPing events.
For that specifically, yeah. I like that's one thing I want to do. All right. Next time on the Gamers Brewery, we'll continue on through Ganon's fucking tower. See y'all later.